Hey everybody, I'm here today with a motivational video to tell you that you are good enough. Oftentimes in life, we are told or we are trained to think that we are not good enough. But in reality, we are all good enough to actually achieve our goals. This is what it comes down to. If you want to have a better life than you currently do, you have to understand that you are good enough to actually earn that better life. Now, you heard that right. I'm not telling you that you're good enough to just get that better life, because it's not that simple, or else everyone would actually have a better life. I am telling you that you are good enough to actually achieve that better life. Now, here's what it comes down to. It doesn't matter what you've been told. You just need to know one simple thing. You are good enough to have whatever life that you desire. You are completely good enough. You will always be good enough to achieve your goals. Now, we live in a society that constantly tells us that we can't do it, or they fake tell us that we can do it. So basically they tell us that, you're not good enough, you can't do it, or they say you can do anything, you can have an amazing life, but they don't actually mean it. Well, guess what? I actually mean this. But the difference is, when society tells you that you can accomplish anything, they don't associate the amount of hard work that it takes to accomplish these crazy, insane goals, right? But it does take a ton of work, a ton of hard work. Here's what it comes down to. If you want a better life than anyone else, you are actually going to have to work harder and smarter and be more dedicated and put more effort forth than anyone else. There are some amazing jobs out there that all of these people seem to want at a young age. Doctors, lawyers, firefighters, and so forth. All of these amazing jobs, veterinarians, pediatricians, they're great jobs. And if you ask a lot of young kids, a lot of them want to be these amazing jobs. But when you look at adults, there's only a small percentage of adults that actually achieve those jobs. And that's because as we grow up, we're trained to think you can become anything, but we don't know the work that's involved. That's why it's sort of like a fake motivation, because they're telling us, sure, you can be anything. Like, here, sure, you can dream big, but they don't tell us that there's a lot of work involved. Now, I'm telling you, you are good enough to do the work that's involved to achieve your goal. Whatever your goal or goals are, you have to work hard for them. And if you're willing to do the work, you are good enough to do it. So just go do it. Whatever your goals are. We're also in a society where we're constantly being judged by people. We're judging people on all levels. And don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I do judge people too. But what it comes down to is this: we're being judged by a tiny snapshot of what we show. So for instance, on social media, we are taking the best picture of our day and we're posting it, and we're making it seem like that's our entire day, when in reality, that's 3 minutes of our day that we're deciding to post a picture of. We're taking 50 selfies and posting the best picture online, and that leads everyone else to believe that that's the way that we look all the time. And we're judging others based on those things because we're trained to not believe in other people because of all of the facades that are happening in society. So I'm telling you today that you're good enough, but you need to work hard to achieve your goals. If you're thinking that, you're coming to this video because you don't feel good about yourself, and I'm going to tell you that, you're good enough, you can do it, rah, 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 rah. Sure, I'm saying that, but what I really mean is you're good enough to achieve your goals because you're good enough to work hard for them. If you are constantly lazy and that's why you don't feel good about yourself, well, you know what? You kind of earn that, okay, in terms of feeling bad about yourself because you're not achieving your goals, because you're not working hard enough. I'm here today to tell you to work harder towards achieving your goals because you're good enough for the work. And when you're good enough for the work, you're good enough for the actual achievement of the goal. If you go out there and you win $1 million, sure, that's fantastic, but are you good enough for that $1 million? Probably not. Sure, you have the $1 million. Are you good enough? Probably not, because you didn't earn that $1 million, okay? What it comes down to is this: you need to be good enough to do the work in order to be good enough to achieve the goals. And you are good enough to do the work. Therefore, you're good enough to actually achieve your goals and achieve your dreams in life. And that's basically it. I don't want you to get the wrong idea for this video and think that I'm just, cheerleading for you to say you're good enough, you're an amazing person. You are. But the reason that you're an amazing person is because you have these talents and you're willing to use those talents along with hard work to achieve your goals. You're not an amazing person just because you are you're an amazing person because you have these talents and you want to work hard to achieve your goals. And that's why you're good enough, because you're willing to put in the work, and that will make you achieve your goals. That's what I want you to understand in this video. And that's basically it. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.